In American criminal history, there are monsters known to all, but there is one monster who surpasses them all and who remained hidden in the shadows for decades. This is Samuel Little, a man who confessed to killing 93 people over 35 years, officially becoming the most prolific serial killer in U.S. history. His story is not just a record of a series of crimes, but a buried cry for women forgotten by justice until their killer came forward and confessed to his crimes. Between 1970 and 2005, Little lived a nomadic ghost life, traveling across the United States and committing his crimes in Florida, California, Texas, Kentucky, and many other places. He chose his victims with terrifying care, mostly targeting vulnerable women whom he described as broke and homeless, or living in remote areas, most of whom were prostitutes or addicts. Little himself said of them, "They went broke and homeless and walked right into my spider web." His preferred method of killing was strangulation with his hands. Because he usually left no stab wounds or gunshot wounds, authorities often classified the victims' deaths as drug overdoses or unspecified accidents, allowing him to evade punishment for decades. Despite his long criminal record for less serious crimes, Little was not convicted of murder until 2014, after DNA analysis linked him to 3 old murders in Los Angeles, and he was sentenced to life in prison. But the real shock came in 2018 when Little, from behind bars, began recounting stories of other murders to investigators, confessing in detail to 93 crimes committed in 19 states. In a sadistic and terrifying gesture, Little offered investigators a unique form of assistance. He drew portraits of his victims, using his artistic talent to provide accurate depictions of many of the women he had killed in an attempt to enable investigators to identify them. His confessions proved to be astonishingly accurate, with the FBI verifying more than 50 of the crimes and still working to confirm the rest. Samuel Little lived a criminal life that spanned more than 5 decades, preying on the most vulnerable victims in society, believing that his crimes would always remain unsolved because no one would look for them.